Are we filming? Yes, we are. Okay, so this is another mail time. Do you know what? I sometimes struggle with these packages because I've just got this illusion that I can save this paper, but I'm not going to do that with this. At least it's recyclable, so I'm quite pleased with that. So what have we got in here? It's a lot of paper. This was a heavy parcel. So Clairefontaine. This is my favourite bank paper. What do I mean by bank paper? Well, if you can see this, okay, so it's 50 grams per square metre, and there's 500 sheets, and so it actually is. I mean, it's just absolutely perfect for certain uses, particularly with filofax, because it is just relatively inexpensive. I'll leave a link in the description below so that you can see the price, and there'll be an Amazon affiliate link. This looks pretty battered. Interesting. We'll have to open this to see whether there's been any damage, but it's really taken a hammering there. Can you see there and there? And it's been sellotaped up, so I don't know the history of this, but let's have a little look at this to see whether or not there is any damage, which would be a shame if there is. There isn't normally damage, but we'll see. We will just have a little look here to see whether there is any damage. So, how are we doing with the paper? I think it's okay. And this isn't going through my printer. It's going to be used to use in my filofaxes. Yeah, I think it looks okay. So what I will do is I'll just cut this so that we remove the top, or in this case the bottom sheet. I've got several drawers with paper, and I try and keep the packaging sort of as a container, really, so that it is so that I know I've got so much paper that it is tricky. But I mean, this is one of the disadvantages of buying online, is you just don't know whether it's going to take a hammering in storage, and this not just storage but delivery. There is some damage to the paper here. You wouldn't want to put it through your printer, but you know, it's cheap enough. But it is a lovely paper. I won't do this in a mail time because it's just a mail time, but I will do some ink tests on this paper because I do like this. Out of the 50 GSM paper I've tried, this is the nicest, and you'd expect that from Clairefontaine. So we have 500 sheets of. It's not something I buy every week, but 500 sheets of Clairefontaine paper. Now, this is nice. There's still a very, very good price online for this. This is Rhodia. These are, they call them side notebooks, and it is 90. I think this is 90 GSM paper. I'm pretty sure it's 90 GSM, and it's grid paper, 5mm grid paper. 80 GSM, sorry. But I get through quite a lot of this because I cut it down for use in various binders I have, both disc-bound and also ring-bound. And I also use this in the full A4 size as well. So I get through a lot. So what have I got here? I've got 160 pages times 3, so that's 80 sheets. So that's 240 sheets, and then another 240 sheets. It's I don't really need this paper, to be honest, at the moment, but it was such a good deal, and I got a special. I was emailed like a £5 off voucher. So this paper, so you've got 200. What is it? 200 and how many sheets? 160. So it's 80. 3/8s are 3/8 are 24, aren't they? 240. So that's 480 A4 sheets. So that's equivalent of 1,500 sheets cut down to personal size, and then 500 sheets of really nice quality Clairefontaine bank paper, 50 GSM, and the whole thing, including delivery, 20 quid. 20 quid. Unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, I do feel a little bit guilty buying from Amazon, but I do support my local shops as and when I can. But do you know what? £20, that's all it cost. And it's a heavy package. You know, if you wanted to post this package yourself through the Royal Mail here in the UK, it probably cost you 20 quid just in the postage. So it is a sign of the times, and I know I'm going to get a few comments saying support your local dealer. Well, I do sometimes, but it is a bit of a mixture, and it is what it is, isn't it? So thank you for watching. It's just a very, very brief mail time today. I'll leave some Amazon affiliate links in the description if you're interested, because that kind of helps me out if you use them. And until next mail time. You'll notice I've got some mail times in the there's a link to a series of mail times which you might find interesting. Hopefully you will. Thanks very much for watching, and goodbye.